Yeah, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, my name is Daniel Brenes. I ride a 2010 Honda Classic. I became an Harley man back in the 70s. I own 3 Harleys so far. My first one was a Baby Hug, which is supposed to 1200. Then I moved back to a glider, and now I own the again 2010 Classic. My passion for bikes. When I was first young, I used to work on the car wash, and I used to hear bikes go by. I used to love the sound of a Harley. It was an authentic sound, and what caught my attention once as they went by, the loud pipes caught my attention, and that really built an interest for me of owning a bike, and was one of my dreams of in the future owning a bike. As an adult, I bought my first bike. I bought the Sposter. Unfortunately, I had a sad story with that one because it was a used bike. I tried it inside of a garage. Throttle cable snapped. I had to let go of the bike and it crashed into the wall. But it didn't stop me from getting another bike and enjoying it. Again, I are involved with the community. I do urban search and rescue. I do the Salvation Army, Red Cross, Central America. I traveled to Italy with the storms. One that caught my mind was here. We had the tornadoes at Lake Mary Trailer Park. The church-going person went to the pastor that they needed their help, so we formed a group from bikers, and we were the first one to reach the area. Unfortunately, they couldn't go in to survey the damage and get help to these people, and our bikes came to a tool for them. We actually imported our bikes in there, and they got to use our bikes. We went in with them. We transported meals, we transported blankets, and whatever they needed, medical assistance on our bikes. Unfortunately, we lose most of our tires because of debris, but it was a very satisfying experience for us being involved with the community that way. As far as the family, I got family oriented as far as bikes. At the beginning, my father didn't agree with me and my mother. They thought it was a dangerous tool for me, and I don't blame them. It is. You have to be very careful today. But eventually, they saw the purpose of me being involved in a motorcycle and the way I was using it as a tool to provide for the community. Therefore, through the years, they finally accepted it. Up to today, they do care about me as far as riding, but they learn to accept it. As far as my dream, I have a mind of doing a United States tour, hopefully with the wife or maybe some members of the association. Money right now is the concern, but eventually someday I should be able to leave that boat. As far as Harlista, I believe that it is a culture organization which was founded somewhere in the 50s, and it has to do with yourself being involved in the community and being yourself a member of the community and helping out with whatever emergency they have, whatever need they have in the community. It's not about climbing up the bike, it's about putting the bike for a purpose, and the purpose for that is to help other people, and just a matter of reaching those people, whatever manner it takes. And I believe that's what a Harlista is supposed to be, not because you buy a patch and put it says Harlista and you own a bike. It goes further than that. It goes about achieving your goals, fulfilling your dreams, again, assisting your neighborhoods, and that's what I believe that Harlista should be, and it is.
So tell me, with that in mind, as a Harlista, we have good things that happen and bad things that happen. Any sad or bad things that come to memory
yes,
from being the experience as a Harlista?
Again, one sad scene that comes with a Harlista, by riding, I became involved in an accident, and it caused some injury to my body, and that was one bad experience for me. I also had a bad experience with the storm. I've seen the devastation that a storm could cause, and by being a Harlista, again, it's not all about riding your bike. Again, it's about getting involved with the community, and that really put a sad on me as far as being a Harlista. I see what really nature can do to us, but that contributes to knowing what's bad and good. And normally you start with the bad, and then you can become what's good. And what's good is that if we join together as Harlistas, we can really rebuild the communities and help these people out.
So the ride you mentioned about riding in the country, ride of a lifetime. Money's not an object. Time is not an object. You can get whatever you want to do and just go wherever. Where would that be? And who would it be with?
Well, definitely, I am getting ready to retire. My wife, and definitely, I would like to go through the mountains, Colorado, and just ride for weeks with my wife and I. If some of the organizations, some of the members that like to join me as a group, we could definitely enjoy that, and definitely it'd be fulfilling for me.
So, last thought: if there was some person, dead, alive, whatever, that really inspired you, you'd want to go on a ride with them, somebody you look up to, who would that be, and why would that be?
Well, I always looked up to my dad. He was the inspiration of me riding. He owned an old bike. He always used to work on it. And as a child, I used to go behind him and watch him work on his bike and his vehicles. And that really inspired me and he encouraged me to become a bike owner in Harlista, because he showed me that it's not only about getting a bike riding, it's about participating with your family and sharing times with your family.
Any last thoughts come to mind?
Yes, definitely. Again, as being a San Harlista, I definitely like to encourage everyone to really get involved. And if you decide to wear a Harlista badge, you must remember this. It's not about riding on the bike, it's about a purpose to riding your bike. And the purpose is enjoying your life, your freedom, okay? And participating with the community. You got to get involved in the community.
Thank you.